What's going on, everybody? Rob here. I know I sometimes do redundant videos, but this is important to me. Lifting a 2016 Hyundai Sonata with floor jacks. These are the floor jacks that I'm lifting it with. I gotta lift the whole front end because my wife backed over something and the whole engine shield is down right now. So you see on both floor jacks I have pinch weld adapters. These are pinch weld adapters because these cars are only supposed to be lifted by the pinch weld. They're not supposed to be, there's no frame underneath this car for you to lift this car other than the pinch welds. So I hate using the little jacks. So this is where, see this little gap right here is where, so people say, well, put a piece of wood. But if you put a piece of wood, it's not going to fit as good as these pinch weld adapters. This is where they go. They fit perfect underneath here. So when you put it on your jack, you have to line it up. You have to line it up really good. Make sure it's in there really good where it's supposed to be. Before, like you see, this is on the plastic, so I gotta move it over. So it's right in the middle, and this piece is right in the middle. So it's not gonna be breaking the plastic, see? So that's right on the pinch weld where it's supposed to be. If it's on this, this is plastic. If you put a jack on this, you're gonna crunch this up and you're gonna crunch your door up. You have to only be on that pinch weld in the spot you're supposed to lift at, and this should be centered in the jack so it doesn't slide. Now, I'm not gonna lift this side all the way up yet because I gotta get the other one ready. So we're lifting up the whole front end to try to get the engine, what's it called? The engine splash shield off. So I have an adapter over here on this one. I have an adapter over here on this one. And the engine splash shield is going to be a whole other video. You see it hanging right there. So you got to get this. And you got to make sure it is in the pinch weld perfectly on your jack where it's not going to slide. And see, that's on the plastic again. So I got to move the whole jack over so it's centered. Because if you lift this, you see, that's plastic. This is all plastic. If you try to lift it from here, you put the jack underneath here, you're gonna crush your door. So you got to be within that pinch weld, centered in the jack, so it doesn't slip on you. So see there, now it's perfect right there. So lifting the whole front end, I'm gonna do 2 or 3 pumps right here, 2 or 3 pumps over there, 2 or 3 pumps right here, 2 or 3 pumps over there. And I'm trying not to take off the tires to get this engine. Oh, I just moved the jack. Now I gotta get back under there. I'm trying not to have to take these tires off. So little by little, that's more than 2 or 3. I come over here, then I'm gonna come over to the other side. And you can't, you're not even supposed to put a motor mount, not a motor mount, a jack stand underneath this sucker. They say, well, lift it from the control arms. The control arms on this car are made of chinesium. See? The control arms are made of chinesium, so you put it in the control arm of this car and you're gonna bend it. Now I just got to get it enough where I could try to reach under there. I don't even have to try to get under there with the I don't even have to try to get under there with impact. If I can't fit, I'm just gonna get under here with the socket set, if that's all I have to. Right now I just got to find out what size socket I need. So that's lifting up the whole front end of a 2016 Hyundai Sonata. And now my next video is going to be removing, this is the front shield right here, and then the engine splash shield. And then see, this ripped apart right here. This is all one piece. This ripped apart back there. So I want to get it down, then see if I could fix it or bend it. But I'll probably, right now, if I get it down, my wife can at least drive it. And then they say underneath these things that they rust out pretty bad. So we'll see what it looks like.